Love is a journey, and sometimes it comes with challenges. These cards will show you what to expect, what to release, and what lessons are waiting for you. So pick a pile and let's dive in. Here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pause the video if you need to. Use your intuition to choose which group calls to you the most, or you can use a random number generator. The timestamps are in the description, and I'll see you there. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this is your love reading for February, and this reading is going to be focused on being shown hidden truths and some shakeups in your love life. Okay, so you got the Tower card, okay, and the Tower card is showing that you're going to have a sudden change or revelation in your love life. If you're single, there's going to be someone or something in your life that's going to end abruptly, and this is going to show you the illusions that was there before, and it's going to end false hope. If you are in a relationship, you are going to have some conflict, some arguments this month, and it's going to put a major shift in your relationship. This could lead to a breakup or a shocking truth coming out. So let's see what cards have to say, some more context about this. So you have the Knight of Swords, okay? The Knight of Swords is indicating there's going to be fast, blunt communication. This could be while you're having the fight with the person if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, someone is going to enter your life really quickly, and they are going to be very direct. They're gonna move quite quickly with you, or have a lot of fast energy. It's like they know what they want in a way, or you're going to feel with this person you have to make a decisive decision when it comes to them. If you are in a relationship, you're going to have a lot of direct communication. You're not going to be beating around the bush with each other, or there's going to be something urgent that's going to arise. Then we have the Eight of Cups reversed. The Eight of Cups is showing me that you have some emotional attachments that's making things difficult in your love life. If you are single, there's some old patterns that you're holding on to, and you're resisting leaving them behind. And it's not serving you. If you are in a relationship, you guys have been avoiding necessary conversations that could lead to a change that could be good for your relationship. And because of the Tower card, it's showing me that those conversations you guys have been avoiding, it's going to come up, and you guys are going to be a lot more direct about how you are feeling and how the situation is affecting you. Then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of misalignment in regards to effort. So if you are single, you seem to attract people that are not aligned with your goals, and it's probably because you haven't let go of the patterns from your past relationships. So because you haven't moved on or healed fully from your previous traumas, you are attracting the same kind of person into your life. So if you are looking for love, I highly suggest looking into how to release the emotional burdens that you're keeping from your previous relationships, so that you can stop getting people who show interest in you that don't align with you at all. It's kind of like a repeat. You know how the universe will show you or put you through the same situation over and over until you learn from it. So if you're single, look out for that. If you are in a relationship, it's telling me that there's a lack of teamwork. You guys are not working together, and it's something that you have been avoiding talking about. One of you is contributing more than the other, and it's causing friction, and it's going to come to a head this month. It's going to get to a point where you can't avoid the topic of the unequal effort in your relationship. So I asked Spirit for what advice it has for you, and you got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is emphasizing that you should not stay just for comfort or security. And then you have the Judgment card, and it fell sideways. So it is telling you to trust your intuition and act on what you know is true. So if you are single, it is saying don't go into these new relationships or entertain these people because they feel similar to your ex. That is your unhealed energy attracting those people. So you need to trust your gut. There's always going to be that little whisper that's telling you, I've been through this before, I've seen the signs. They remind me of this person, or, oh, my ex also did that. trust your gut, okay? You need to trust your gut. You need to act on what is true. Don't just stay or continue pursuing this person because it is similar. If you are in a relationship, you need to think about when you have these conversations with them this month, or the argument, when the pressure comes to a head with your partner, you need to really sit and think, am I staying because it's comfortable and it's stable? And you need to trust what your gut tells you in regards to that question. Your intuition is going to tell you, and you need to trust it. Don't let the comfort and the stability cloud your intuition. Does that make sense? So overall, if you are single, Spirit wants you to know that you need to focus on clearing your old patterns, healing from old wounds before you can have the love that would make you happy and fulfilled. And if you are in a relationship, you need to be honest about whether or not your partner is supportive of you and your growth, and don't stay because it's comfortable. So yeah, that is my reading for you, group number 1. If it resonated, comment down below which part, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, if you chose pile number 2, this is your love reading for February. This reading is about lessons, reflection, and prioritizing yourself. So we start off with the Page of Wands reversed, and this is telling me that there's a lot of stagnation. There's no movement in your current situation. So if you are single, you are feeling like the new love prospects are not coming. Okay, it's slow, and someone shows interest but they don't follow through. The dating apps are not working. Going in the wild is not working. It's like, come on, like I'm trying to find somebody to be with, but it's not happening. If you're in a relationship, there is a lack of initiation when it comes to showing intimacy or showing interest, support, or you feel like your partnership is just stagnant, like y'all ain't going nowhere. Like, what are we doing? Okay, so that is the Page of Wands, and then it's followed by the Ten of Cups reversed. This is telling me that there are unmet emotional expectations. Okay, if you are single, your idea of love, or the ideal version of the person you want to be with, or the type of love you want to have, it's not here yet. Okay, you still need to have clarity on what it is you truly want, because what you're having is an ideal, but it's not fully resonating with what it is that you actually want. And if you are in a relationship, you're feeling emotionally disconnected, it's because there is a lack of initiative already in your relationship, and it feels like things are a bit incomplete. Then we have the Five of Cups. So there's some disappointment there, or there's some grief. You feel like you've lost something because like things are not going anywhere, and emotionally there's like expectations are not being fulfilled. So if you are single, you need to sit down and think about, have you actually moved on from your past relationships? Have you healed from your past breakups? You need to take that into consideration. If you are in a relationship, you need to focus on what remains rather than what is gone. Relationships go through up and downs all the time, but I feel like you're holding on to past issues that you have had in your relationship. So you need to process what parts of your relationship are gone without having resentment. That's very important. Something happened, I feel like something happened that caused the stagnation in your relationship, and you had these emotional expectations, but because of what happened in the past, things feel like they're not going anywhere. So Spirit is asking you to process what happened, and don't have resentment for your partner. Remember, it takes two to tango. You're both in it together, and you should work through it together, but I'm getting that you need to move on. You need to move on so that you can focus on what is left. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. There is no alignment in the long term because of your current situation. So if you are single, you need to be careful before rushing into a relationship that looks stable, because you need to process your previous heartbreak. You need to realize what you truly want instead of having an idealized version in your head. Oh, I feel like I'm snatching your wig, but you need to hear this, okay? You need to do the work before you can safely enter a new relationship. So if you do meet somebody and they seem very stable, don't rush into it, and make sure you have done the inner work. If you are in a relationship, you need to reassess your long-term plans with your partner. You need to sit down with them and talk to them about what is it that we're going to do. How are we going to move on from this event that has happened, that has caused us to be where we are now? So I asked Spirit for what advice they have for you, and we got the Lovers card, which is a major arcana card. It's basically screaming at you that this is what this needs to be the main focus of what you're going to do, okay, in this current situation. So you need to choose alignment over attachment. If you are single, like I said, you have a lot of work to do when it comes to processing previous relationships, knowing what it is you actually want versus what you think you want. Once you've done that, you will know what aligns with you. So that will help you when someone new does come in, instead of rushing into it because it looks stable and you become attached because it looks like this is what I've always wanted or what I've always dreamed of in my head. Instead of that, you will think, okay, this person aligns with who I am, what I want, and what my future goals are going to be. If you are in a relationship, you guys need to see where you align, and you need to choose that. Obviously, when you are in a relationship, you do become attached to each other at some point. But if you and your partner are not aligned in what you want and where you want to be, you need to be true to yourselves in that aspect. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Wands reversed, and this is just telling you that you need to release emotional burdens. Like, y'all have been carrying it for way too long. Whether you're single or in a relationship, y'all have been carrying this on your chest for too long. It's time to let it go. Okay, it is not serving the way it should, and a way of doing this is to focus on self-care. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You need to take care of yourself and your emotional stability. Whether you are single or you're in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, sometimes taking time for yourself will help you process a disappointment that has happened or whatever event happened in your relationship. Taking time for yourself is going to help you realign. I'm getting distance makes the heart grow fonder. I'm getting that. Maybe you just need to take some time for yourself to really just recalibrate. It's gonna help you process emotionally what it is you need to process. Yeah, so pile number 2, when I was doing this, for if you're single, I asked if spirit could give me any kind of indication of who your future partner might be, and I got an interesting answer. Okay, so I got the World reversed and I got the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting that there is someone who is fast moving, challenging, and growth focused. When I say challenging, I don't mean they're a difficult person. What I mean is they challenge you and the way you think. They're challenging you in a way that helps you grow. They ask you questions that makes you reflect. So if you're single, and that's probably why, now that I think about it, that's probably why the cards were saying, like, don't rush into something that just because it looks stable. Okay, you're probably going to meet someone and they're going to challenge you in a way that helps you grow and reflect. I'm getting that you might be at the tail end of your healing when you meet this person. So just because I say work on yourself and all that doesn't mean, listen, life isn't perfect, people are not perfect. There might be 2 or 3 things that you still haven't had a breakthrough with yet, or you're still struggling with. That doesn't mean you're not worthy of love. You're going to meet someone and it's gonna feel like, whoa, this person just came out of nowhere and they're really making me think about what it is that I actually want, and I feel like I can grow with this person. That is what I'm getting for your next person. They might be in their birth chart or their birth signs, there might be emphasis on air signs and earth signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There might be some Capricorn qualities, and they're definitely going to be someone who is mentally sharp, they're decisive, and they're emotionally reflective. So this person is going to help you grow instead of reflecting past situations. So bottom line is, if you are single, you need to release what drains you before new love can come in. You need to let go of past heartbreaks and idealizations before you can appreciate this new person that is going to show up in your life. And if you are in a relationship, you need to reflect on whether or not your current relationship is fostering growth and if you guys are truly aligned. So yeah, that is your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated, comment down below and I will see you in my next video. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, then this is your love reading for February. Pile number 3, this pile is about healing, transitions, and moving on to a more calm stage in your life. So right off the bat, we got the 4 of Cups, but it landed sideways. So this is showing me that there is going to be opportunities after feeling stuck emotionally. So if you're single, you're going to have new connections, but you need to make sure to approach them cautiously. Don't just jump into, you know, a new relationship. Think about it, okay? If you are in a relationship, you are going to be reevaluating your emotions, or how you deal with your emotions in regards to your partner. The things that you used to take for granted, you need to stop, okay? You need to stop taking what your partner is offering you for granted. So then we have the Six of Swords. It's giving, we're moving on, we're transitioning, you know, there's emotional healing that is happening. So if you are single, you're going to be moving away from patterns that used to be harmful to you and whoever you're with, or patterns that you learned in previous relationships that are toxic. You're going to be moving on from that, okay? You're going to be having a healthier relationship in your future. If you are in a relationship, I'm getting that if you were going through a rough patch with your partner, you're going to be moving past it. You're going to be moving past a rough patch with your partner in February, and you're going to have you're going to be more aligned. You and your partner are going to be more aligned in February. Then we have the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man tells you that you need to pause, you need to reflect, you need to take time. So if you are single, it's telling you to take time before going into a new relationship. If you're still a little bit like, I'm unsure, it's okay. It's okay to take your time to figure things out about love in general, whether or not you're ready for it, or if now is the time, or if there's someone who is coming in, if you have a new connection coming in, it's okay to take it slow. And if you are in a relationship, since you're moving past this rough patch, it is okay to take time to reflect. You don't need to act like everything is okay right now. Things are getting better. They are getting better. Just take time to just move on and rebuild from what it is that happened. And if you have patience with your partner, you'll be able to prevent what caused this fight or this situation from happening again, and any other mistakes that could happen. So have patience with your partner. It's a really big theme for this month, having patience and taking time to reflect on what happened and what caused the tension in your relationship. Then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is really good. It's showing that there's long-term stability. You guys are going to be aligned. If you are single, there is going to be potential for a good, healthy relationship. It's going to feel fulfilling. It's going to feel grounded, because Pentacles is an earth sign. So what this person could be an earth sign. They could be an earth sign and they make you feel grounded, and it's stable. So I think taking your time is going to help, because you will find this person eventually, and when you do, it's going to be long term. So don't feel bad if you feel like everyone around you is progressing in life. They're getting married, they're having kids, so they've been together for a while, and you're like here like, whoop, you know, like I'm being cautious and taking my time. Don't feel behind, because when you do find this person, they are going to be with you for a very, very long time. This is going to be your person. It's going to be healthy. If you are in a relationship, this is a good time, because it's showing me that there is potential for you guys to realign yourselves after this fight or this event that happened that was kind of like this fight, or you know, you feel like you were in like a rocky place. You guys are going to move past that. You're going to be more secure, especially if you take the time to be patient with each other. Your future is going to be more aligned if you take the steps now. If you handle the aftermath of this fight or this situation with patience, kindness, and reflection, you guys will definitely be long term, and you're going to be equally contributing. So that's really good. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I asked Spirit for some advice, and we got the Eight of Wands reversed, which it just emphasizes the Hanged Man's message, which is just to take things one day at a time. Okay, don't rush into anything. That when the time comes, it'll feel right. The time will come, but it's not going to like fly into your face. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, with the Hanged Man saying you need to reflect on things, especially if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, taking time to really think about what it is that you want, if you're ready. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you're going to have growth and it's going to come naturally because you took all that time to work on yourself if you're single, or work on the issues in your relationship, or moving past the issues you've just had. You are going to grow together. It's going to be natural. You're going to realize that you have invested in each other emotionally, and because you've invested in each other emotionally and you took the time to reflect, you're just gonna like naturally just gonna naturally grow into your long-term alignment with each other. So yeah, group number 3, that is my love reading for you. If it resonated, comment down below and I'll see you in my next video.